Hello, this is Donna Reiners. Oh my gosh, would you check out what happens on this new thing with Facebook? Did you know that when you push the little character thing that I'm distracted by the whole thing. So when you push the little thing, I can put my glasses on. Sure, let's tag it. I don't even know how to do this. Okay, anyway, when you push the thing for the little characters, that's my favorite, renewal of your mind. It keeps rolling, even though I'm live. So I thought it would stop, but no. It's just keep rolling. So I have absolutely no idea what the heck's going on. I don't even know. I don't even know if anybody's there. Or is anybody there? Can you tell? I don't know. Anyway, oh, somebody is there. Hello, Miss Karen. So, do you see all these little characters going on? Because I can't even tell. Woo! Look at that. Anyway, I apologize. I pushed the little fun little character thing on my phone. And oh my gosh, it kept going. I thought it was going to stop, but it kept going. So, kind of hard to take somebody serious, huh? Hello, do you see all the characters, Karen? Tell me if you do, would you? I'm gonna put some glasses on here. Do you see the little characters? Karen, you're my friend. Would you say yes or no if you see all the little changes taking place on my face? Do you see that? I'm waiting for your reply. Hello, Miss Doris, how are you? You do see them. Okay, people, sorry about that. I don't know how this whole app works, but there you go. Well, anyway, I was thinking about life, and I was thinking about how I do not feel condemned, and I was thinking about people who do feel condemned, and I was thinking about forgiveness, and I was thinking about just everything that has to do with how we live our lives. And when I pushed that button, the button just kept rolling all these fun characters. So I thought, you know what? Instead of getting off of it and saying, oh, let me go live again so that I can have the perfect whatever picture, I decided to stay with this and tell you what's on my mind with all this funky fun stuff going on. So this is the deal. I'm breaking the silence. Are you ready? 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 There's no condemnation for you. That's right. There's no condemnation for you. And if you hate yourself, you're going to feel condemned. And if you feel condemned, you're going to hate yourself. Do you know, I have found that folks that are dealing with areas of their life where they just can't let go and they can't move forward, or they don't like themselves so extremely that they want to check off the planet, that there's a place inside where they just haven't forgiven themselves and not received the full forgiveness that took place at the cross for humanity. Most people who have self-harm, and I know about self-harm, I understand self-harm on many different layers. Most people who have had self-harm issues have unforgiveness toward themselves more than unforgiveness toward others. Most people who have accusations toward themselves or others have a place within them where they feel condemned or completely unforgiven by God Himself. So I just want to bless you today, and I want to tell you myself, with all this funky stuff going on, that you're forgiven. And I want you to receive that forgiveness right now. And you can laugh, and if you religious people get mad at me, bye. Have a good life, because I don't care. You know why? Because I don't feel condemned. Now, I am confident I'm confident that I'm probably going to be really thoroughly tested on this whole condemnation thing, because as soon as you think you're free from something, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, the next day, somebody accuses you, somebody condemns you, somebody calls you on the carpet about something, and you take it totally personal. You get on the defensive. You're like, oh my gosh. But guess what? When you live in a place where you understand you are forgiven by God himself, even if you want to bring accusation against me, it is my hope. It is my bold confidence to be in a place where I can say, no, I am not going to partner with that person's own condemnation or own unforgiveness and reconnect it with anything within me that has received freedom in that area, until I build a root, R-U-T, of complete freedom in that area. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I would like to know. Does that make sense? So I just bless you today. Life is hard enough without you holding yourself in unforgiveness. Life is hard enough without you getting a sense of humor regarding your own mistakes, regarding your past. I tell you what, if we live in the regret of our past, then we will live in the future of our past. And you know what? Those are just programs. They're just agreements. That's all they are. Just agreements to check out, to say shut down, to not like yourself, to not love yourself, or I'm not worthy of being loved, I'm not worthy of being liked, or hey, I can't earn money, I'm not good enough to earn money, or hey, I just need to starve, so I can't work because I can do without. There's so many things connected to how we live our lives and the connection with condemnation. It all comes down to being forgiven. No matter what you're dealing with. It does not matter what you're dealing with. I don't care what it is. I don't care what problem it is. I don't care what issue it is. I'm telling you, it comes back to you forgiving you and for you knowing you're forgiven. That in itself, that right there, stops the voices and the thoughts and the ideas that come at you continually to put you back in a place under condemnation. And I know the religious mindset. Listen, well, you better ask forgiveness. If you don't ask forgiveness, then that's on you. You know what? Why don't you just receive forgiveness? Just receive it for you. Receive it for the times when you've erred. Receive it for the times when you've called somebody else on the carpet when maybe you were in error and not them. Receive forgiveness for feeling so lonely and so alone when transition has come and you don't know what to do with your life. And I know it might be very difficult to take me serious right now with this serious message with all these masks coming around. All I can tell you is loving yourself is the answer, and your love comes from God. It doesn't come from any other place. If you can't love you, you're not going to be successful at loving anybody else. That's just reality. Loving yourself is a strong place, a strong solution to receiving freedom that came at the cross from Christ himself for you to move forward in life. Loving yourself, choosing to love yourself. And if you're busy just trying to love everybody else through serving, through working and all those things, if the reason you do those things is because you want someone to love you, that service will not last long. You will get burnt out. You will get tired. And that's not God's portion for you. He doesn't want you tired of serving, and he doesn't want you tired of loving you or being loved by him. So I bless you today. I'm breaking the silence. Number one, it's okay to be silly. That would be why the little things are going on. God did this, so what am I going to do about it, right? Number two, that you are forgiven. I release you to be forgiven by you and to be forgiven by other people. I release you to love you and to love other people. I release you to receive your inheritance that came at the cross, whether you understand it with your mind or not. I release you not to live on hell on this earth with torment by your own self-hatred and your own unforgiveness. I release you. And I just say today, why don't you just ask God, you know what, God, I need that revelation. I want that revelation. I want to love me, and I want to love humanity, and I want to love you with everything within me, and I want to do it without striving. And listen, it doesn't take striving, it just takes receiving. It just takes receiving. So I encourage you to lift your hand out just like this and say, God, here I am. I receive your love for me. I receive your love for me. I receive your love for me. And take a moment to truly take a breath and receive all that God has for you. He didn't die at the cross for nothing. And he didn't resurrect for nothing. He did it for you. He did it for me. He did it for humanity. I love you. This is Donna Reiners being silly with a serious message of breaking the silence that you are forgiven. And it's okay that you move forward in that forgiveness from my spirit alive in Christ. Until soon. Bye. Share this with a friend. They'll either laugh or they'll get free or both. Until soon. Bye-bye.